Hi there, Cancers. This is Astrogirl, and we're straddling 2 years this week. We're looking at December 29, 2014 through January 4, 2015. And January 4 happens to be the date of your full moon. So you're really starting the year fresh out the gate. I'm Astrogirl, and I've written quite a feature for you on 2015 and what you can expect and the best dates and all that sort of thing. So do make sure you find that and read that and print it out and keep it, because I'll put some dates in there for you to know about. Now, as we end the year, the same way we started the year, and that is Jupiter is out of phase. Jupiter was out of phase in your sign when the year began. And now that we're ending 2014, it's out of phase in Leo, your second house of money and self-esteem. And another thing we need to know is that Saturn, the planet of focus and discipline, has moved out of your romance and self-fulfillment zone and into your sixth house of health and well-being, and focusing on you a little bit more. So as we move into 2015 and you have your full moon January 4, I think it's really important that you focus on the things that you need to do, the life tools you need to ensure that you have more time for you. If you feel like you've been putting way too much effort into a relationship, way too much time and energy into your children, and they're growing up and they don't necessarily need you as much as maybe they did before, or they don't want you around as much. I know it sounds horrible, but I see it all the time where children are definitely feeling smothered and they want to go and be with their friends. And being a loving Cancerian, it's not always so easy to let them go, but you'll be able to in 2015. 2015 is a very good year for people born under the sign of Scorpio, and for people who have a lucky number is 8. If your birthday adds up to an 8, you're in for a fabulous year. On December 30th, the Capricorn Sun dances in a trine with the Taurus Moon, a connection that speaks to the power of love. So we're ending 2014 on a high love note. If planets could talk, they might be saying something like this: we look forward to the time when the power of love will replace the love of power. Then will our world know the blessings of peace. And that's the way we're going to bid 2014 adieu. 2015 starts off with all 9 planets except for Jupiter moving direct, which is a really powerful way to start the new year and a really nice way. Planets are in Capricorn, which is great for you. You've got your full moon. Saturn is in your health and well-being zone. So if you want to join a gym, if you want to join a hiking group, go for walks, get a dog so that you are forced to walk the dog and therefore forced to be out and about. There are so many options for you. It's a new year, and if your New Year's resolution is to get into good shape and feel better about yourself, I'm not talking about losing weight and cosmetic surgery. I'm talking about doing things that make you feel good about yourself, whether it's taking yoga classes or getting more into spirituality, or just taking time to breathe, Cancerians, and have that time away from everybody. And even making yourself a little meditation place in your home, it's a really good idea. The 2015 New Year begins January 1st with an idealistic Mars in Aquarius, sitting exactly opposite Jupiter, the planet of lucky breaks, in fiery Leo. Although this opposition is a carryover from last year, it's also a promise of the renewal that's in the works. Jupiter is in retrograde motion in your second house of self-esteem and self-worth through mid-April. So if you've got any kind of financial problems, or any kind of, you owe money, or, you've got credit card debt, or someone owes you money, you might not get repaid. You might not figure it all out until mid-April. Until then, It's our job to keep the faith and maintain our inner enthusiasm. Now, your practical full moon on the 4th reminds us to close the back door before opening the front one. This uber responsible full moon is all about taking responsibility for the past and doing the work to make the future a reality. Happy New Year, Cancerians. I can't quite believe I'm saying that. It's gone by so quickly. Remembering this is a great year for Scorpios, and so therefore you get to get some of that good vibration. And check in with me next week and make sure you check out my 2015 feature and all the dates that I'm giving you and good place, good times for love and all that good stuff. Have a great week.